It's Mike Del in Marlboro today for what's called a motion hearing. So a motion hearing is an attempt to get some evidence excluded from a court case. So basically, in some of your cases, when someone's charged with OUI, or it can be any criminal charge, the person may have a good case, but for some evidence. In other words, there might be some evidence that if suppressed, if excluded, if not properly attained by the police, might make the case a better case for trial. In this case, this is a breath test. So if that breath test is knocked out of evidence, this case presents much differently. It's still a winnable case with the breath test evidence, but if the breath tests were suppressed, it makes a stronger case at trial. So many times when clients come to me on an OUI case, they wonder, how does the case look? And sometimes it depends on how a motion goes. It requires us to fight the case to attempt to establish that the law wasn't complied with, to create legal defenses that improve the strength of the case and improve our chance of winning. So if you have a criminal case, make sure you understand the legal issues. Are there any motions or any defenses other than that you weren't under the influence? Because sometimes a legal issue can prevent some evidence from coming into evidence that makes your case different. So when evaluating whether to accept a continuance without a finding, make sure you understand how the evidence might be presented, what evidence could be excluded. Because if you're evaluating the case assuming everything's admissible, you might be pleading or admitting to a case where you could go to trial and prevail. So keep that in mind whenever facing an OUI charge. It's one of the key things. Don't rush into a plea. First offense OUI. Generally, there's no penalty if you go to trial and lose. There's no rush to take a continuance without a finding. The DAs will offer that really up until the last second before the case goes to trial. So you have time to evaluate the case, make sure you're making the best decisions for yourself. That's where I come in. I've been doing this for 20 years. I've been recognized by super lawyers for the last 5 years. Received an award from the National DUI College for a case I did on Massachusetts OUI defense. I wrote an amicus brief for the Massachusetts Supreme Court. So text me anytime, 781-686-5924. My name's Mike Del